afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. I am with Puga, Stanley Duncan. So today we're gonna be doing a little interview with Stanley and Darren. So right now I'm gonna interview first Stanley and then Darren. We're gonna talking about the experience, our experience for the immigration. So let's start with Stanley. So Stanley, would you like to share about your experience at the Philippine immigration?
Well, going through the immigration part was not too uncomfortable. It's a little scary when you get almost halfway through and then they pull up and say that you got to go back and pay your taxes, which my wife, being a dual citizen, she didn't have to pay taxes. Mm-hmm. I had to pay 2,880 pesos in order for me to be able to leave.
Yeah.
Which they had to take me back all the way to the front of the airport again and then wheel me back. And then it was a little scary. My wife forgot and packed a few bottles of shampoo and stuff, and they found it inside the hand carry baggage, and we had to throw it all away.
Yeah.
Which,
well, actually, he forgot to inform the wife not to put the liquid or at least 100 above ml to the hand carry. And also, me myself, I forgot to tell Ate Jeline. So the situation goes like this. She put the toothpaste, the lotion, and the alcohol inside her carry-on. And then they found out the last scanning machine after the immigration, that's where they found out. And then, of course, what they do, they just threw it in the garbage. So that was their experience during the immigration. But me, when I checked in the counter, because we ride the United Airlines, and they informed me to get a travel tax exemption, so I don't have to pay. So that's all I did in order for me to fly. And then to the immigration, the Philippine immigration, I don't have any problem interviewing the immigration. So I went through. But then we have also another situation of Darren, so he'll be the next person that I'm going to interview. Okay, so I want to hear and we want to share you guys his side or his advice to you about traveling. What you could advise to them?
Just make sure that you got the proper carry-on, you got the proper amount of liquids that you can carry. Do not take any water or anything to drink or anything like that, because they will not let you through customs. They will not let you into the gate. And make sure you take plenty of pesos for your exit tax. Myself, I have a 13A spousal visa. I was the only one that had to pay the exit tax. Everybody else was exempt from it. I had to pay it, but they take you all the way through the airport, and right when you think you're good to go, they send you all the way back to the front door to pay your taxes.
That was happened to him last time.
So just be calm.
Yeah.
And don't get excited. You'll get through, and once you get through, everything's good to go.
All right. Thank you so much for your advice, and glad to be in my video. Thank you. All right. So our next guest for today is Mr. Darren Howard. And so we want to hear on his side about his experience at the immigration.
Immigration wasn't that hard. Just make sure you bring everything. Make sure when you're leaving the country, your extension papers, because they no longer stamp your passport. They give you a paper. Make sure you bring those.
Extension for the tourist.
Yeah, extension for the tourist.
If you're a tourist here, and a tourist in the Philippines, yeah.
Because either I lost mine or I forgot them back at Ballentine.
Yeah.
So I had to get back out of line, go to
one stop.
Yeah, the one stop. One
to
stop.
Verify.
And what they have to do is give them the information. You give them your passport. They look it up on the computer. They give you a paper saying he was extended until this date. So make sure you have that. Other than that, I think it went pretty smoothly. I mean, you can't complain about.
Yeah.
If it wasn't just for those couple
They're
hiccups.
pretty good. They don't raise the voice to us. They're pretty good.
Yeah, as long as you're calm and you're polite to them,
Yeah.
you're gonna get that back. If you're gonna sit there and complain and be mean, expect a little resistance from them as well. So just be kind, just be humble,
Yeah.
and you're gonna get that back. That's no problem.
So you're talking about the paper that you get to the one stop. So does that mean if they don't bring it, it's like your case, they don't bring the what they call this one?
The
receipt. The receipt, right? The
Right.
extension receipt. Don't feel bad that you did not bring it, or don't be scared,
Yeah,
because they
don't-
still have another way for you to get it at the airport.
Yeah, don't think, oh, you can't fly, you're gonna have to go home.
Yeah.
No,
So there's
uh,
one stop.
You can go there.
early.
They'll pull up your information,
Yeah.
and they fill out a paperwork saying how long you're valid for. Mine was until December 17th.
Yeah. So
So-
it's valid.
You take that paper back to the customs, the immigration,
Yeah.
and they go through everything, check everything, and you're good to go as long as you're not trying to do something illegal or
Yeah.
trying to take anything that you shouldn't be taking. But
And you are also less than 6 months here, 6 months in the
Right.
Philippines, so he didn't have to pay also a travel tax.
yeah, I didn't have to pay the departure and travel taxes or anything like that. So it worked out in my favor. Now when I go back, my extensions start all over. So
Yeah.
it would be 30 days, and the next one will be 2 months.
Yeah.
So that works out.
So one thing we could advise guys, if there's a situation like this and we don't expect this to be happened, so what we're gonna do is we have to come early, or you have to come early at least 3 hours ahead before your travel, because if there's something happen, you still have time to fix it, like what we did. So we didn't expect that Darren is gonna be end up a little problem and Puga end up a little problem. So, but if there's a solution, always a solution. But don't be scared, okay?
Don't let her fool you, because she also had a couple problems.
Mine is it's an exemption only.
Oh yeah,
Travel tax
okay,
exemption.
whatever.
But that wasn't when I was in check-in. I did not went through the immigration yet.
But yeah, you make it sound like
Yeah.
it's all our fault.
I know,
And-
but mine is kind of slight, because mine is what I mentioned earlier. When we check in to the airlines, which is the United Airlines, they told me to go back to the travel tax just to get the travel tax exemption. That's it. But I'm still in the airline. You know, when you go to the immigration, it's gonna be less hassle because you're gonna line up long line and then
Yeah.
go back again. You know what I mean?
And I will say, if you go through immigration and they do your passport and all that stuff, if you forgot something in your car or you need to go back out, for whatever, you go back out, have a cigarette, you forgot something in your car, forget about it, because you cannot go back
Yeah.
and come back in.
I
Once you
know.
pass that line, you're done.
You're done.
You're sitting in that airport. And
I
your
know
plane
for a
takes
long
off.
time. Yeah.
So
it's
just
like your
keep-
situation, though.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind. So
Yeah. So that's a good advice as well. So alright, so that's all your advice. You wanna add something before we end the vlog?
I don't think so. I mean, everything went really smooth. Yeah, no problems really.
Okay. So by the way, guys, to the viewers that did not know, we are here in Guam. We are in Guam, and we will be staying here for 10 days. Our time almost ended, and we're going back to the Philippines again. And we are also staying the Airbnb. It's kind of affordable
Yeah.
than renting at the hotel.
Yeah, and if you're coming here to Guam, it's best to rent a car because the price of taxis is
Very short, it's $45,
expensive.
$50.
so. But if you're coming here for a short trip, what we did, suggestion, pack most of your stuff in a carry-on. Then your check-in luggage.
Half.
Mine had nothing in it, but I checked it in anyways because I plan on buying stuff here
Yeah.
that we can't get back in the Philippines. This is mostly for the Americans and foreigners.
Yeah.
So you can pack up, I think, up to 50 pounds
Yeah.
check-in.
No,
So
that's
you
what-
can buy a bunch of stuff here, put it in your check luggage, and bring it back.
Yeah.
So, because all my clothes, phone, all that stuff fits in my check-in kit. My carry-on. My check-in baggage was empty when I come. It'll be full when I leave. Just a little tip.
Yeah. We also have another tip to them. You know what, guys? Most of the men travel or women, they have belt, right? So we recommend to put a belt which has a plastic buckle
Mhm.
instead of the metal, so you don't need to remove it during
Or
the
like
the
my
screening.
shorts, the ones I decided to wear were tied, so
Yeah,
no belt.
no belt.
I could tie them.
Yeah.
And wear shoes that are easy,
Easy to
slip on and
easy
take
to
off.
remove.
because these you don't have to tie. You
This
just
is very
slip
stinky.
on. No, not stinky. But wear something that's easy to slide on and slide off.
Yeah.
Because you'll
So,
be taking off your shoes
yeah.
a couple times.
That's a good idea, and also people who want to travel, they have tips from us. Well, I think that's all for today, and thank you for joining with me today.
Oh, you're welcome.
And also Puga, thanks for Puga for joining with us today. Again, if you have questions, comments, please write down below, and we are willing to respond if we are free. Okay, so anyway, I would like to thanks for everyone for subscribing my channel, and also for my members. Thank you.
Oh, you're
My
welcome.
#1 members. Thank you for supporting my channel, and hopefully we can give you, well, in the next few days I will be uploading also some videos here in Guam, so watch out for that. Again, thank you and have a blessed day. Bye everybody.
Bye.